So there's three different body language, we'll call them mistakes, that I want to go ahead and talk about. One of them is going to be your actual body posture. Two of them is going to be more like in your face, your facial expressions, which still counts as body language. And then at the end of the video, I'm going to tell you what you can do instead to look more approachable. And this will work for both guy and girl. But I want to go ahead, like all of this I'm talking is this is just from what I've seen out in public. And it's like, I like talking to people, and I'm telling you right now that like, like when I see this out there, I'm like, I don't know if you want to be bothered, or like I can't tell what kind of mood you're in. I can't tell if you're upset, angry, sad, happy. I don't know. So before I get into the video, if you do like what you see, if this helps you, please give the video a thumbs up, man. I would really appreciate that. You would help promote the video into YouTube's algorithm. This is a brand new channel. I need all the help I can get. So the first one I want to go ahead and talk about is I want to talk about the actual body posture that you have. Okay, now if we look at girls, this is feminine nature. Okay, femininity, if I'm pronouncing it, is naturally like closed off and protected. So I think women do this more, and it's just more of like I said, an instinct, if anything. But I've seen both men, like younger men, like the Gen Zers, and like women, they'll just like, they're hunched over like this, and they're like on their phone like this. So you're literally like closing yourself off from the world because you're fixating on your phone. And like, if you're on your phone, I like, you look busy. I've seen people like in grocery stores, women talk to people all the time. Like if girls go for a walk or they're in the grocery store, if I've seen girls on their phone talking to people, because girls just socialize all the time. That's just, women do that naturally. So like, if you look busy, like if you're like on your phone like this, you're like hunched over, you're staring down at your phone, you're not going to look approachable, because you're going to look like you're doing something. You might be somebody that wishes somebody came. Like if you're a girl watching this, more than likely you've done this. Like if you're a girl, like even at the gym I've done this. Like earlier today I was changing my music. I was literally just like this, and I was just changing music. And when you're looking at your phone, you're fixating something as opposed to fixating on everything else out there. So when you look busy, or you look like you're occupied with something, like if I see some girls at the gym that I know have boyfriends, and or maybe they don't, but they're on their phone after each set, and they're texting somebody, they're talking to somebody, they're busy. That might not be the best time to go up and approach them. Although, if I wanted to, that really hasn't stopped me, because more than likely they're not having a conversation that requires their attention. But that's what I mean, is when I've said that, I've seen some girls on their phone, and I'm like, I don't know if she's texting her boyfriend, or I don't know who she's talking to, and that stopped me in the past from going up and approaching them. Now, granted, if I really wanted to, I probably would have. So that's just me justifying why I haven't. But that is something that will stop people from approaching you, is like if you're literally preoccupied on your phone. Now, the second thing that I want to talk about is going to be more, like I said, your facial features. So if you've ever heard of like RBF, resting bitch face, for girls, I have met a lot of beautiful women at the gym that have RBF, and a lot of these women are very closed off socially. And I think women naturally are, because women need to feel safe and comfortable, especially around a man, before they open up. But I've noticed that some of these girls that I've met that I know, they're just very closed off, and they know they've got RBF, and they've told me that probably stops them from being approached, because it looks like they're going to beat somebody up. So whether you're a guy or a girl, if you look angry, people are going to, your subconscious mind within half a second, unless you've been conditioned to know that it might not mean anything, okay? Your subconscious mind is going to see that and think that could be potential threat. And you're not going to want to go and talk to somebody that could be a potential threat. So if you have a natural like RBF face, or you look angry, that's going to stop you from being, even if you're not, like if you're just chilling and you're a dude, but you're like this, like you might be in a great mood, but you're just like guy or girl, and you're just hanging out, and you just have like a neutral look on your face. Like if somebody doesn't know you, they're not going to know, like that's not very approachable. Like, because again, when you have a neutral look on your face, or you look angry, you might not be angry. You might be in a great mood. But from an outside perspective, whatever I see on the outside is what I'm going to perceive you to be. The next one is if you look a little sad. So, like, I mean, that's what I mean. Like, if there's been times where, like, if you have a lot of stuff on your mind, you might have like a look like that on your face. And that one's kind of weird because, like, I haven't been sad enough about something in a long enough time to really practice like a sad facial expression. But where I'm going with both the angry and sad facial expressions, or your facial expression in general. So I guess there's really only like two things out of three of them. Two things is if you're closed off, and even if you're not on the phone, if you're closed off, if you're looking down, if you're like just you look like you don't want to be approached, if you're looking down, or if you're on your phone, I don't know if you want to be approached or not. And then your facial features, if it's anything but perceived as like happy, you're not going to be as approachable. Like I said, if the person knows you, then they might come up to you because they've already talked to you. They're not going to have that fear of getting rejected. They don't have that uncertainty on talking to you. They've already talked to you. But if it's somebody, like if you want to be approached, if you like mainly girls, if you want a guy to approach you, you want to make sure that you want to have a happy expression. So to finish the video, then this is where body language let's talk about like for men. So actually this is going to be for both men and women. We want to adopt more of like a confident body posture that makes it look like we've got our life together, that things are going great. So for women, maybe the open body language I'm going to talk about for dudes might not apply to you. And if that's the case, then that's fine. You don't have to, but you still want to have a happy expression on your face. So for guys, then at the gym, when I was on my phone like this, I still have an open body posture. So for men, masculine body posture, and if you study body posture, I don't think masculine and feminine comes into play. Like if you study body posture, having an open body language, like arms out. So like on the gym, I was resting my arm next to this thing. I'm in a wheelchair, so like the seats are pretty much my height. I was chilling on the seat right here. I was leaning back in my wheelchair and I was on my phone like that. And when I'm not on my phone, I'll put it down right here. Like if I have this energy drink right here, instead of, a lot of guys will put it right here. Well, instead of doing that, instead of closing off my chest, my heart, I put it on, I consciously have to go out of my way to put it on my knee so my chest is open, okay? This is very open. This is showing the world that I'm not going to hurt you. I'm not afraid of anything. This is, I don't want to talk like dating Mitchell here, but from a man, that's very attractive to have that, okay? So even if you're a girl, if you're just chilling, having your arms open is still more it's more inviting. It's not like a threat. You're not protecting anything by having like when you talk to somebody, there's times where I find myself doing this when I talk to like some of the girls that I know at the gym, and I'm like, because I know them, like if they're married and I know them, then I'm not worried about I'm not worried about gaining their attraction or anything. Like if I'm comfortable with them, I'll talk like this, or I'll do this. But when I do this, I'm like, oh, I shouldn't be doing that. I should keep like an open body posture. That's what I'm trying to say is no matter what sex you are, man or woman, you just try to keep your body posture open. And you're going to notice that, yes, it might be comfortable to close yourself off. Yes, it might be comfortable to do this. Yes, it might be comfortable to I get that. But I want you guys to start practicing just having an open body posture. Like if you can find something to put your arm, like if I'm at the cable machines, and one of the girls is talking to me, instead of doing this right here, what I should do is, and I've done this before, is I will go out of my way, I'll look at the cables, and I'll rest my arm up on one of the cables, and I'll just have it chilling there because I'm opening my body right here. I'm opening it to the woman. I'm showing her that I'm not intimidated by talking to her, even if I already know her, as opposed to just doing this. That's what I'm trying to say is this open body language is more inviting than like this, okay? And then, of course, the last thing is if you can, just make sure that you smile more. What do you think is going to be more approachable? If I talk to you like this, I mean, like even with my face is like down like this, like I'm trying to talk in a high pitch. That is so difficult to do. I don't know. I'm trying to laugh. If I talk with I don't look like I'm angry or whatever, like I can't even raise my voice. But if I start smiling, you notice how as soon as I started smiling, my pitch went up. This is immediately more welcoming. Now, this is what I mean. Like, I would rather talk to somebody that's going to talk to me like this, that's have an open body posture. Like, what do you think is the difference? Hey, man, what's going on, bro? How are you? As opposed to, hey, man, what's up, bro? How are you? Or let me do this. Hey, bro. Hey, what's going on, man? How are you, dog? Or we smile. Hey, man, what's going on, bro? Good to see you, man. How are you? Do you guys see the difference? I did that just to demonstrate the difference. Like, when you've got like an angry expression on, or even a neutral expression on your face, even your voice is going to reflect that. But if you start smiling, I don't know how it affects the vocal cords, but I can already tell, like, when I talk like this, my vocal cords kind of like shut down. But when I start smiling, I can lift my vocal, like I can raise my tone a little bit. I'm more welcoming. Even the energy that I'm getting off right now just by talking, I hope you can feel it in this video, is more welcoming. I'm like, hell yeah, I want to talk to this guy. That's all you got to do to become more approachable. Okay, so recap, what you don't want to do is have a neutral, angry, or sad facial expression if you can help it. And then whatever you do, if you look down and you're closed off, if you're at the gym or whatever, try to get off your phone if possible. Try to just look around, start people watching. Because if you look up and you look around and you're not on your phone, if somebody wants to talk to you, you're not going to look like you're occupied. And that's easier to approach than if you're like just this chilling and whatnot. Like I said, I have done this before to girls where I've just been, hey, excuse me, and I've got their attention. But I would say most people don't know how to get somebody's attention like that. Even though it's easy, it does take practice to be able to go up and get somebody to stop focusing on whatever. But I'm telling you, from like a body perspective, that's what you can do to become more approachable. Open body language if you can, or practice this, you can. Open body language, and then smile, guys. That way you're going to be more approachable. So if you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. And hey, if you want to learn and how to get better at social skills, just talk to more people. If you like this one, check this video out right here, guys. You're going to love that one as well. And hey, I'll see you guys in the next one.